me tell everybody, because you might not know them all. The 5 stages of grief. Okay.
Oh, I know.
Welcome into our therapy sesh. And here's the thing. I just want to tell you guys, don't let a football team take your joy.
Nope.
Don't let a football team ruin your whole week. Don't even let them ruin your night. It's sport. Watch it because you enjoy watching the sport. Okay? Don't get too in now. Don't let them get you.
Can I also say this as well?
Stay up.
Hey.
Stay up.
Because they get you, it's how we get diehard fans to come watch us. We're doing ourselves,
Like the team, like us, like talking about. Hit the like button right now. We're under 100.
They're called fans and short for fanatics, okay?
Yeah.
That's what we want. We want diehard fanatics about their teams to watch us.
Let me change it then. Stop giving Jerry your money. Sign up to be a diehard.
Yeah.
There you go.
$80 a year. Oh, wait, I'm going to hold that for about 10 minutes from now.
Yeah.
But we do all DLLS.com. Give us your money. You actually get a return on your investment. You get discounts, get a sweet shirt once a year, whatever. Super chat, Clarence, give it to us straight. How badly do we need a competent GM? Thank you, Ratio. It's not happening.
No.
It's not happening, guys. He's the best effing GM ever.
Nobody can effing do this.
Better than him.
Effing him better can than him. The 5 stages of grief are denial, anger. That used to be our punter's name. Bargaining, depression, and then acceptance. Which stage are you in on a Magic Marker Monday? We can talk you through it. We can work on it. All right, Magic Marker. Let me see. Denial.
So what stage we're in?
Bargaining.
What stage we are in?
Specifically us.
Okay.
Correct.
Yeah. Which stage are you
Okay.
in? Yeah. Now, Clarence is an experienced professional journalist, so he ain't gonna worry about it.
Not going to worry about it.
Okay, let me see.
Yeah, I think we might all have the same one.
Nope.
Okay. Yeah.
Why you calling out him like that?
No, yeah, I'll switch it up. Because I think really we all are in the same one.
Yeah.
But people don't need to know that about me. People need to know that the losses don't really affect me at all. I'll go with bargaining.
That's fair.
I'll say that I'm currently in the bargaining phase. I'm right in the middle. But the good news is I'm a depression kid, so that one won't affect me. It's just normal. And then I get to skip straight to acceptance once I'm done here. So bargaining is where I am. Because I guess a part of me is like, hey, when Micah, Tank, Deron Bland, when Zach Martin's back stops hurting and BB gets a few more games under his belt and can block these stunts up, this offense is always top 5. They'll come around, Dak and CD. You effing kidding me?
Also, that red zone thing you talked about.
Yeah, it's going to come around. One day, that's all going to come around. And I'm bargaining with other teams for a running back and a D tackle and a receiver. And then I'm cooking with something.
But they won't.
I'm bargaining.
But they won't bargain.
What kind of grease you cooking with?
Huh? Bacon grease. We cooking with bacon grease at that point. You cook your eggs in the bacon grease, which makes them kind of
bacony too.
Yeah,
bacon flavored eggs.
Well, just kind of you just want that extra grease on it.
It is, yeah.
Bacon flavored eggs.
Well, not bacon flavored.
Just fat flavored.
Oh, so you make the bacon first,
Yeah.
and then the leftover grease, you just pop the 2 eggs in
Yeah,
there.
you dump the egg to 2.
I'm not mad at that.
8.
I'm a 4-egg guy. Am I going next?
You a 2
can
sandwich
go
kid?
next.
You're next.
For sure. I'm a 2 sandwich kid. So let's just be honest, guys.
Yeah.
What is that? You accepted
So
this?
that's Atlantic Coast Conference Patents.
Yeah.
Did I spell that wrong?
Yeah.
No,
No,
it,
you
just,
did.
it looks like ACC.
It looks like Atlantic Coast Conference.
I still don't know.
It looked
who's
like
in
you
Because the
capitalized
ACC's
ACC.
capitalized. Yeah.
You know how I do my tweets and everything. Like that, so.
You and Cam Newton.
Yeah, man. I've been this way for a very long time. Okay. Let me also say this to the people.
Okay.
This team doesn't care about you guys.
Oh,
No.
That's not true.
Dak cares.
That's not true.
This-
That's
Dak
not true.
cares.
Don't do
Chauncey
that.
tried his best.
This team,
Don't do that.
Chauncey did.
this,
Don't do that.
if you
Don't do that.
got lost today,
But you got lost. You wanted to say if you died, but you didn't want to.
I didn't want to.
Yeah, you did.
Don't do that.
But if you got lost at sea
Yeah. And you didn't have a rugged road cooler.
and you didn't have a regular,
Are we doing this again?
they're not coming to find you. No one in that locker room would care about
I
you.
think Jordan Lewis.
That's
might
not the
be fine.
point.
What I'm saying is that I've accepted the fact that this is just not a good football team, nor is it a good football franchise. And let me finish. You have your turn, and you can say whatever you want about what's on your board. This is my time.
Yeah, shut up.
Thank you. Appreciate you. I've come to the realization that it's just a long time ago. As someone who's played in this organization, organization that's changed my life, has bought houses for me, has bought cars for me, and a lot of nice things.
Congrats.
Thank you. Appreciate it. It is what it is. It is what it is. And when you can accept the fact that this is not going to be a good football team, nor would it be a good franchise, I think that's when your life changes.
Yeah.
And if you want your life to be better,
It's very free.
and you want your life to be freeing
It's
and
very free.
enjoyable and peaceful,
Yeah.
you too should accept the fact this team is not winning anything. Not now, not later.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at.
And this organization also opened the doors for you to work with us.
Yeah, we're glad you're here.
You wouldn't be with us if you wouldn't have been Mr. Fourth and Long.
I'm thankful.
Okay?
Yeah.
Let us work
We
with
wouldn't care about you.
Now, I'm an
Former
example.
Cowboy.
I think
I wouldn't. Trust me, if I wasn't a former Cowboy,
I
I'd
wouldn't
be
care.
back in the security thing.
I'm acceptance as well, but I've been covering the Cowboys since 1997 for playoff wins. It is what it is. It's what it's been. So, I don't get caught up into it. But I would say this, and I'm
This team also allowed you to be brought here.
Yeah, if you didn't cover
If you didn't cover this team,
I wouldn't
Yeah,
care
well,
about you.
I'll be covering the Kansas City Chiefs. I'd be covering somewhere. I'd be covering somebody. I'm an NFL journalist.
He'd be all right.
I'd be somewhere
Nice like
covering pro football. No, I wouldn't be here with y'all, but I'd be covering pro football.
You'd be dealing with some
Okay,
dumbass.
maybe a winning team.
Mahomes.
Okay, maybe but
You'd be covering the Patriots.
I would say this. I'm opposite of you guys. Now, I did tell fans at halftime, be like the Sooners, leave the stadium and go enjoy the state fair. Understand. Don't let this beautiful day get away. Don't quit on your team. I'm sorry. Don't do that. Don't quit on your team.
I love when the fan comes
Don't
out.
quit on your
I love when
team.
the fan. Here it is.
Don't quit on your
Here's-
team.
Here's
Don't-
legacy
He's
chill.
not
Don't-
acceptance. He's
don't-
bargaining.
Yes,
No,
you're bargaining.
I'm talking to fans.
You're
Look,
bargaining.
I accepted who the Cowboys are, but I am covering.
But you guys don't.
We know adorable Cub fans who've never won nothing and keep supporting their team.
Took them 100 years.
It doesn't, but they support their team.
So see you in
as a
2070?
fan, your job is to support your team. That's what you do. That's why they're here. We need them here all season. We don't need them quitting on their team.
No, we just changed about what we talk about.
But
It's draft season, baby. We're tanking.
But what I'm saying is,
Finally.
whether it's draft
Thank
season or not,
We're cheering the other way.
your job as a fan, your life as a fan, don't steer your kids away from rooting for the home team, whoever that guy was. Root for the home team. Root for your team. This represents your city, represents a region. Yes, you're going through a bad time, but at least you got 5 Super Bowls.
Oh, hell.
There's some teams don't have 5 Super Bowls.
And a lot of
Sounds
these
like
Detroit
fans
ain't
haven't
got
been
no Super
alive.
Bowls.
A lot of these fans haven't been alive.
What did
There's a
the
security
what
guy,
is-
yeah.
We're talking to a security guy.
I just want to point out that you went from acceptance, the final stage, to bargaining, the third stage, all the way back to denial. My man,
No. Joe,
my man jumped back twice.
Joe and I do our little video on the field after the game. This is a security guy who lives in Fort Worth and knows me from covering the Cowboys, and he strikes up a conversation every time we're trying to get off the field, trying to get
listen.
back up to the press box. What did he tell us last night? He got into an argument with a Detroit fan.
Yeah, a Lions fan, and he told him, like, hey, at least we have a Super Bowl and you don't. Or at least we know what it feels like. And so I guess he can hold that over him all the time. But guess what? There's a lot of Cowboys fans that haven't been alive to see a Super Bowl.
Yeah, none of your players can say it.
Aisha literally has not been alive for it.
Where's Aisha?
She's not here today.
She got some stuff. The Lion players are like, wait, but we're way better than you, weirdo.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Right now.
Joe, what stage?
But if
are
they
you
don't win the Super Bowl, it don't matter
in? Why doesn't it matter?
because it's only the Super
Who
Bowl.
feels better today, Lion fan or Cowboy fan?
Facts.
Is it just nothing matters except
Well,
for
the,
the last
Saints,
game
the
of the
Saints
season?
danced in the AT&T Stadium and they haven't won since.
Yeah, that's fine, but the
They
Lions
felt
are
good after that game, right?
the Lions are a playoff team. That's the best team in the NFC right now. They feel good.
Yeah. I'm also going with acceptance with parentheses. It's Ashton GT time. So
Oh, the Boise State running back?
Yeah. So enjoy that, guys. No, the thing, I was definitely in the bargaining stage, kind of coming into this week because I thought that they had showed promise in certain things. I know they had a lot of injuries on defense, but they had kind of looked like the run defense was kind of figuring itself out, being gap sound, doing their jobs. And then they just had the exact same thing happen over and over again at home. What?
He's making fun of me.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
Clarence is squinting, trying to read the
Got
chat.
you. Yeah. But the script has been the same, and I think at the end of the day, you wonder, okay, well, what's going on, right? Are they cursed at AT&T Stadium? Is the home game, prep and how they go to, are they sleeping in their own beds, and that's a problem? No, at the end of the day, and here's where the acceptance comes in. They've played bad teams on the road and good teams at home. You look at it at how, and the Saints are a little bit of an exception because they're on an absolute pitfall right now, but they were playing well when that happened. Yeah. They are just, at the end of the day, you want to look in the mirror this week. What can you improve in the bye week? At the end of the day, it starts with themselves. They're not a good football team right now.
And the funny thing about it is, as we get back to my legacy stuff, everybody wants to get their jollies on beating the Cowboys. Everybody wants to. So as they continue down this road, they play.
For what? Y'all, other teams should feel bad for the Cowboys.
No, they
don't get up for
Baltimore wanted to come in and embarrass the Cowboys down TV and let everybody know we are for real. The Saints want to do that. And the 49ers always on the Cowboys.
Detroit definitely wanted to do that.
Yeah, but Detroit
wanted to do that. They just want to get a tackle.
And Atlanta's going to want to do that. When they get to Atlanta, if they're still playing well, they go, oh, we're going to show everybody against the Cowboys. If the Cowboys beat Atlanta, Jalen Daniels going to let everybody know, I'm for real. I'm going to kill the Cowboys.
I don't know if I'm buying this.
If Atlanta beats the Cowboys, it will be tank time. I will be actively cheering for losses.
If they lose the next 2 weeks, for sure.
Then we're trying to get
it's over because the facade that we play well on the road and only lose at home will be out the window.
Yeah. Back-to-back road
Because
games.
as you pointed out, they played bad teams on the road.
Yeah.
And they beaten bad teams on the road. They had good teams at home. Well, you got the 49ers in Atlanta coming up.
I would like to thank Captain Thunder, who is in the Super Chat every day just to be mad at Dak. And I would like to thank you again for giving us money just to say that you're mad at Dak.
He's trash, Clarence. Why you calling me out?
Daniel in the Super Chat. Love you, Daniel. Should the Cowboys try to trade D-Law for anything during the season? I know it'll be difficult to do, but try to trade CD during the offseason. Yeah, CD would be really hard to trade because he just got paid.
How you going to trade D-Law and he's hurt?
Yeah, you got to wait for him to be healthy again.
And he won't be healthy until after the trade deadline is over, guys. Come on.
And he's getting older. And he's probably doesn't
in the
have
last year of his
value.
contract.
They also don't loudly rebuild. They silently rebuild.
No, he denied that.
I know.
After he said it?
Well, he said soft.
He denied that. No, I reset it. He denied. He didn't mean soft. He didn't mean what he said.
Okay, so he can just say whatever he wants and then just say he didn't.
Well, technically, he co-signed. He co-signed what someone else said, but I think he was co-signing the back end of the statement, not the front end of the statement. Because when I reset it, he said I didn't mean.
So, do you think he's in denial or bargaining?
Oh, Jerry's in denial. Everybody's in denial, but he's also going straight to the bank because the stadium's still going to be full.
Well, it doesn't have to be.
We all silly like the mayor.